Hey people, this is Conrad Layn here. Welcome my YouTube neighbors. This is just my journey to Conrad Layn Turo IPO journey, where I'm gonna try to do my best to figure out the intrinsic value of what potentially Turo might be once it goes through the initial public offering, which is IPO. I have strong conviction in this company as a Turo host. I'm not telling you to invest in Turo host, so don't try to litigate me or take me to court. I'm not telling you to purchase Turo stock when it becomes a stock. I'm just simply showing you my journey. Stay tuned, watch the video, people. Welcome to Turo IPO Journey. I have some really great news for y'all that want to invest in Turo. And for those that don't know about Turo, I personally, just in my personal opinion, don't sue or litigate me. This is my personal opinion. I think Turo is an awesome investment. It's a company that's a rideshare company. I'm actually a Turo host as well, so I have a bit of an inside exterior perspective because I'm not really an insider, but I'm inside in regards to actually being the day and life of a Turo host. And I really believe in the company. I've actually researched Turo for the last 2 years, almost 3 years, and I released a Turo IPO series playlist, basically a plethora of videos that you're currently watching right now. So this is Turo IPO Journey in my at Conrad Layn YouTube channel, and I go into the intrinsic value of what Turo is and why I believe that it's going to do very well and it's going to be exponential and it's going to grow like crazy. I do believe in it. I think there will be volatility like in any stock, but I think in the long term it's going to really win. I really do believe in the company, and I'm going to share the screen showing proof that not only Turo said they're going to offer 5%, they're holding 5% of the stocks for Turo owners and renters. I hope I benefit from that. I really hope from the beginning, I've always said I hope I get some stuff for free or I get some at a discounted rate. And even if I don't, I still believe in the company. I heavily scrutinized it. They actually have investors like Daimler, which is Mercedes. Sonos is another company that's world renowned that you might not have heard of. IAC is another company. American Express Portfolios. There's a lot of other companies, a plethora of them. And this Turo playlist actually goes in deep dive on what on the investors, and I go in deep detail on the numbers, and I do my best to try to understand the numbers and share my perspective, and I cite articles, and there's a lot of different proof I leave, and I cite the proof in all the videos below in the playlist. So take some time, go through this playlist, but let's get to the fun stuff, people. I'm gonna share my screen. Welcome to Turo IPO Journey. My name is Conrad Layn. I'm also a Turo Power host. There's different statuses. There's a Turo regular host that you come in as, then you can elevate yourself to Turo All-Star and then become a Turo Power host when you start getting to a certain threshold. I own 20 cars in general, and I'm a Turo Power host. I rent cars, which is really great. It's a great way of earning passive income. I'm also real estate licensed and insurance licensed. I was also a HUD certified counselor through a 501c3, which was the Small Business Administration SCORE mentor, where I help business owners and execs and even small business establishments, mom and pop shops, and also bigger companies how to create business strategies for them for absolutely free. This is what I love, so I created my YouTube channel to help everyone as much as I possibly can. Just my perspectives, opinions. I'm not perfect. Always do your own due diligence. I'm just your friend on YouTube. But I love you guys. Follow me on Instagram, Conrad Layn. Follow the channel through. I'm about to share the screen to share the proof that Turo actually filed for IPO status, initial public offering, and it filed it on January 10th of 2022 this year, people. This is absolutely phenomenal. So awesome. They filed confidentially back in August last year, 2021, but this year they actually filed the actually registration statement, the S1, through the Edgar system. For those that don't know what the Edgar system is, I'm gonna share the screen what that is. It's just a way of finding information and locating public information that's furnished by public companies, say McDonald's, Turo, whatever company that wants to become public or that is public is required to furnish public information on the stock exchange and through Edgar. It's illegal. So this is what you use if you're an investor. You look at information to try to figure out, because you're not at the board meetings. But anyways, I'm gonna show you the S1 that Turo filed, that they filed on January 10th. It's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to this, and I'm just so excited. So for those that are interested in investing in Turo, follow the video through. I'm about to share the diamonds. No other ones going in deep how I'm going in deep. Follow it through and subscribe to the channel. Share the screen through. I'm about to share my screen. Hey y'all, welcome to Turo IPO Journey. Just want to show you a few really great articles. I actually have the S1 from the Edgar system pulled up as well. And for those that know what the S1 is or what the Edgar system is, I don't have to explain further. But for those that maybe aren't well acquainted with that verbatim, it's just the way you can actually Edgar system utilize the Edgar system to pull up information in regards to public companies, basically companies that are traded on the stock exchange that you can invest in. There's a way to look up basically the registration statements. You can look at a lot of different public information, 10Ks, etc. It's really invaluable, actually. So I'm going to actually show and share a few articles that Turo's actually filing for IPO to actually, it's finally about to get done, people. And I have some really great news. And I'm going to share proof to support what I'm stating directly from these articles. One of the articles goes in deep detail, and I left the links below as well to both of these articles from The Verge and Market Watch that you see right on my screen that I'm sharing with y'all. The cool thing is that what's going on is in regards to these two articles, they go over that they are in fact that Turo has filed for the IPO the traditional way, because for those that know what this is, it just means initial public offering. There's another way you can be listed too. It's called special purpose acquisition company. And all that means is that's basically a SPAC, SPAC, special purpose acquisition company. And that's another way that companies, long story short, I'm not going to go in deep the mechanics of what that is, but that's just another way to be listed on a the public stock exchange. I have another playlist, another series in my channel called Layn Stocks, and it goes over everything from what Edgar is. It goes over how to invest in stocks and basically the 101, just my perspectives and opinions. So that's where you can learn more about stocks. I'm not gonna go in deep detail about stocks, what they are here. That I'll leave that channel. It's called Layn Stocks, and you can find it on my channel. I have a playlist that just goes into beginner stock investment strategies, etc. But anyways, enough of that. I digress completely. Let me show you something. I'm gonna go to Edgar. So go here. So for those, I left the Edgar system below. So for those that want to learn how to actually locate a public company, I'm gonna do it right for you. It's really easy and it's absolutely free. This way, once you become, and I'm not the most sophisticated or most savvy or intrinsic value specialist when it comes to stocks. I'm simply a retail investor, a simple dude right at home, like you guys and gals at home as well. And I'm just a regular dude that believes in math and stocks and patterns and intrinsic value and understanding formulations and trying to figure out how I can actually invest in a company that will accrue a profit for me. So all of us want to make money, right? All of us want to make more and have more time, more freedom. Stocks are a great way, in my personal opinion. And again, this is my personal opinion, so don't sue or litigate me. Do your own due diligence. I highly encourage it. Totally feel free to scrutinize me. That's why I left a lot of proof. I left the two articles below, left the Edgar system below, and I also left the direct PDF to the S1 that will show that Turo filed to file for IPO registration statement on January 10th, which is really cool. So I'll show that. But anyway, go here, and I left this link below. I was already here, Turo. Search, you type it in, Turo search. And you can do this with a lot of different public companies. So any company that's typically traded on the stock exchange, you use this U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission Edgar system, and you pull up the company public information. They're actually required by law, and it's mandated that they must file information. And the reason this is so important for those that know or don't know is because when you want to invest in the stock, I'm not in the board meetings. I don't know the CEOs or the or the financial officers. I don't know the team personally. I don't. So since I'm a regular dude at home, and a lot of us, you might have Robinhood, you might have TD Ameritrade, you might trade through Chase Bank or your banking institutions. A lot of banking institutions also have stockbroker accounts or E-Trade. That's basically a retail investor. You basically look at some stocks you might want to invest in, say, for example, TSLA, which is Tesla, which I own Tesla as well. And I own a Tesla and I invest in Tesla stock. You might want to invest in McDonald's or Coca-Cola, which is a popular Berkshire Hathaway investment for the most part. If you want to invest in Microsoft, Apple, etc. The point is you can use this Edgar system from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. It's actually encouraged, just like I encourage you to scrutinize any information I give you or furnish to you, because I'm not perfect. And these are just my opinions and perspectives, but I'm sharing what has worked for me and how I've accrued a profit. And you guys and gals at home can definitely do it as well. So this is how you do it. Go here, and I go in deep detail on how to do this and much more in Layn Stocks. That's my other playlist I created that goes deep detail on how to invest in stocks, different tactics and ways to evaluate intrinsic value, how to invest, all that, etc. But again, it's just my opinion, so don't sue or litigate me. Anyway, so look at here, people. See where it says Turo Inc.? That's the company I was looking for. So, for example, click on it. Voila, people. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this. And I left this PDF below. See that S1? That's the baby right there. Click on documents, S1, general form of registration. Bam. Look, what does that say? Filing date, January 10th, 2022. So see where it says 2022, this year, January 10th, people. What a great way to enter into New Year, people. And I'm gonna show some articles that support that directly, and I directly cited from the article, and I left the articles below. I left this algorithm below. I also left a PDF of the actual S1 that we're gonna review as well. And it really goes in detail about that. Turo is actually planning to offer 5% of their stocks, which is huge to renters, Turo renters, and Turo owners. I'm a Turo, for you guys and gals that know, yes, I invest in stocks. Yes, I'm a retail investor. Yes, I'm real estate licensed. Yes, I'm insurance licensed, but I'm also a Turo host. I'm a 5-star power host. There's different tiers. There's actually a regular Turo host that usually we all come in. There's an all-star host, and the highest level at this point in time is a Turo power host, which means you hit the financial threshold to be called a power host. Really cool. You get a lot of different benefits, and you make a significant amount of money. So for the most part, no arrogance attended. I'm a Turo power host. I have 5-star perfect reviews, and you can check my profile out as well. Yeah, my name's Conrad Layn. But anyways, I'm a Turo host, and so I actually created this series that you're watching right here called Turo IPO Journeys months before this even happened. There is no, again, I'm not a Turo insider. I don't know the CEO personally. I mean, it'd be awesome if I did. They're some phenomenal people, and they really are the future. But in regards to, and there's just a lot of great thinking over there. But anyways, I really believe in the company and the intrinsic value. And the reason why for those that know what intrinsic value is, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what intrinsic value is, it's just a way of, simply put in layman's terms, it's just a way to evaluate a company's value. And I like doing, I'm a little bit more traditional. There's different ways of investing in stocks. Some people use candlesticks. Some people use maybe more of a intrinsic value type of view, maybe fundamental analysis. There's different ways that people like analyze and figure out stocks and the value, what they think. Because at the end of the day, it's just really an educated guess. You could be right or wrong. So my goal, what I feel the most comfortable is, I like understanding the intrinsic value because it gives me more conviction in a company. So that if the stock goes way up or way down, or if there's a lot of volatility in the market, I stay strong and I keep on buying. Even if other people look at me like I'm crazy, I keep on buying. So when a stock goes down in the red, say it goes down by 20-30% and everyone's selling, I'm usually buying because that's usually a sell for me. I just got everything in a fire sale pretty much at a discount. And you learn that and much more from my Layn stocks. And I left it in the link below, Layn stocks. So feel free to watch that if you want to learn more about stocks. There's a new playlist I just started. And again, it's just my opinions and my perspective. So don't try to sue or litigate me for it. I'm not your CPA or stock analyst or stock investor. I'm just a simple dude at home sharing my perspectives that have worked for me. So this is how you do it. S1. Voila. Look at this, people. This is way too long for me to go into this whole document, but I'm just giving you just a quick summary of what this is. Look, it says Turo, Form S1, United States Securities and Exchange Commission. They mandate this. It's by law, they must furnish information and keep it public. They actually be fined for this. And look at this. As filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission on January 10th, 2022, people. That's absolutely fresh. You haven't heard anywhere else except here, or possibly Yahoo Finance, which is one of my highly recommend. Love how Yahoo Finance. But anyways, look, shows Chief Executive Officer Andrea Haddad. You get all the information, the phone number, the address, etc., all the different positions. I'm going to scroll down. I'm not going to go through all this. Common stock. Look at that. This is initial public offering of shares of common stock of Turo Inc. We are offering. Doesn't state that yet. And the numbers can always change. But the cool thing is I'm going to show an article where they're basically, Turo's they plan to actually give away or give Turo renters and Turo owners the opportunity to get first dibs, or they might give us a special rate, and that's so cool. I'm really looking forward to that. I really hope that even if they don't, I still believe in just the value of the company. I hope they give me some. That'd be awesome. If they gave me stock, awesome. I love them already. And if they just gave me to at a discount rate, that'd be awesome. If they don't, I still invest in it. I'm going to be investing because I do believe in the company. I've done research, and always your own always scrutinize your own stocks. But look at this. At a request, the underwriters have reserved up to 5% of the shares of common stock offered by this prospectus for sale at the initial public offering price through a directed share program to eligible hosts and guests on our platform and certain individuals identified by our officers and directors. See the section titled Underwriters Directed Share Program for additional information. Did you see that, people? On the official article, on this S1 form right here, people, right there. Conrad Layn just showed you at our request on this official form that was filed to the U.S. Securities and Exchange by Turo on January 10th, 2022, this year. What a way to come in, people. I'm so excited if you don't hear my voice. At our request, the underwriters have reserved up to 5% of the shares of common stock offered by this prospectus for sale at the initial public offering price through a directed share program to eligible hosts and guests on our platform and certain individuals identified by our officers and directors. See the section titled Underwriters. Beautiful. That's what I'm going to show you guys. That's proof, and I'm going to show you an article that goes in detail about that as well. But forget the article. This is directly from the source right here. And in Layn stocks, I teach how to be your own analyst, how to actually figure out intrinsic value, how to invest, how to build more conviction in a company, so that even if it's a lot of volatility where the stock's going up and down, people oftentimes sell too early, and then when it increases tenfold over, they lose out. You have to believe in the stock, and that's where intrinsic value comes in, because you start trusting in the company more when you learn where they're going, understanding how they think, understanding their strategies, what they owe, what they don't owe, their balances. And that's what this comes to, understanding their 10Ks, understanding what they spend, what their expenses are, how much they lost. As companies lose money, as soon as people see lost money, they get scared. It's part of business. Businesses lose money. In the long terms, I'm in the long game, investing long term. I look at the long term picture. But look at this, people. How much more proof do you guys need? It's absolutely phenomenal. All you guys and gals, I am not special. You guys are probably way smarter than me, can figure this out, even probably do better than me. And I believe in all of y'all. And this is a great way you guys can do it. This is just awesome. I'm getting so stoked and excited here. But anyways, I'm spending way too much time on this. But let me get out of here and show you a few of the articles. And like I said, I had this S1 pulled up already. The Verge. And I left this article below. Peer-to-peer car sharing service, Turo files to go public. Look at that. Awesome. January 11th, 2022. And yes, for all you, just to date this now, this video is being made on January 11th, 2022, but I recorded and started the Turo IPO journey playlist that you're watching. In general, you go through my whole playlist that I left in the link below, way back in July, way before any of this was even being talked about, because I've been researching this company for the last 2 years and a half, almost 3 years. And I finally decided, so I'm a new YouTuber, so I couldn't create any videos about this earlier in 2-3 years ago, because I didn't even have a YouTube channel. I've only had a YouTube channel for 10 months now, under a year. So I haven't even been I haven't been a YouTuber for even over a year yet. So it's only been 10 months. So it's pretty cool. So I started my channel. So that's why I would have talked about it 2-3 years ago when I was already thinking about this. And that's why. So just for y'all to know, the proof's there. It shows back in July, way before this article, way before they even mentioned it the first time. I always mentioned this. They start mentioning this back in August. And before then, I was already talking about this on YouTube, on this channel, adding this playlist that I left in the link below. So look at this. Turo peer-to-peer car sharing service has filed for its initial public offering, the latest transportation. Beautiful, beautiful. Founded in 2010, San Francisco-based company, allows people to rent out their personal cars to customers. Yep, and I'm a Turo host as well. It's pretty awesome. Right here, look at this old-fashioned IPO, exactly what I just mentioned earlier. Unlike many transportation-related startups in recent years, the San Francisco-based company is opting for an old-fashioned IPO. IPO means intrinsic, sorry, not intrinsic, initial public offering, sorry, rather than merging with a special acquisition company, SPAC, which I mentioned earlier as well. It also stands out because it's not specifically tied to electric or autonomous vehicles, which have mostly fueled the recent SPAC and IPO craze. True. Let's go right here, people. And look at this. The company plans on offering some of its shares exclusively to its users. I already read that to you. This article was released today on January 11th. So obviously they got that from the same source I got it for. So what does that tell you? These are professionals. These are analysts writing these. These are professionals that scrutinize stocks on a daily basis. And they use the same tools I just showed you for absolutely free. This is how you take it to the next game. A lot of people, that invest in Robinhood, they just invest all willy-nilly, which is fine. But if you want to really start making this a career where you're making money and building passive income and building wealth with stocks, I also believe in real estate, but this isn't, I'm not talking about that right now, but also stocks and real estate are amazing. But let's talk about stocks now. Learn how to understand intrinsic value. Learn how to pull up public information, filings, etc. I also created released another video in the Turo IPO journey playlist. I have a lot of videos there that go on how to review stocks, how to understand intrinsic value, and also how to review Turo specifically. But Layn stocks goes more into how to invest in stocks on a general level. Turo IPO is more based on Turo. But anyways, look at that, people. Just want to share that with y'all. But let me go to the next article. And I left this article, both these articles below as well. Car sharing company, Turo files for IPO, peer-to-peer car sharing. Yep, we know that already. Awesome. Just share more proof with y'all. Look at this. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Look at this. And right here, it shows the company plans to list its stock on the New York Stock Exchange. That did surprise me. If you guys take a chance to go through my Turo IPO journey, for those that are seriously in, there's no other playlist at this time. None. I checked for the last few months. No other playlist on YouTube that goes specifically into Turo IPO intrinsic value and what the company's worth is. I go over that they have partners that invest in them, like IAC, Mercedes, for example, also pronounced Daimler, invested in them, Google as well, American Express, portfolios, and a lot of these names probably might be sound a bit foreign. There's other companies. I go Sumitomo, the Japanese company. I actually have videos. I go over specific company numbers and stocks and shares and investment, how much they invest in the Turo, and it gets real deep, people. I even pull up Turo's actual filing with the state of California. And you can find all the information in Turo IPO journey playlist. So if you're a serious stock investor, I don't care how savvy, if you're a beginner, if you're a savvy or sophisticated investor, you might want to take a look at that. You might be able to see it'll save a lot of time in researching. And then I also cite a lot of different articles and just make it really easy for y'all. Like I said, I've been researching this for 3 years and I am by far not perfect, but I have some very valuable information and content in this channel. And it's under Turo IPO journey that I listed below as well. And let me show you this. And return back to here. Bam. And that's it. And I left this PDF and the link below. So I left 2 articles below. I left my Turo IPO journey below. I left Layn stocks at the bottom as well. So if you want to learn how to start, if you're new to stock investing, or if you're a veteran, or you're just trying to learn a different style of investing, it's been working for me. And again, don't sue or litigate me. Always scrutinize me and scrutinize any information you want. I highly encourage it, but it's at your own risk. It is just an educated guess, but it's been working really well for me, people. I'm even thinking about showing, not yet, but I might even show my investments just to show proof. Just like I'm a Turo host and I list my Turo profile under every video. And I'll leave in this video as well to show proof I am a Turo host. I know what I'm talking about. And I have 5 stars. I have a lot of great ratings and I'm a power host. So I like leaving proof. So it's not to be arrogant. So I'm thinking about even showing my investments. Don't know if I want to do that yet, but to show that I've actually been winning. So I want to share, but besides, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. But anyways, the point is I left this PDF below so you can check the S1 yourself. I just taught you how to simply pull up Turo and do it for yourself. But I left the Edgar System website below. I left Layn stocks playlist below so you can learn about stocks if you're a beginner, a novice, and if you're in the middle, if you're a veteran, if you're sophisticated, just different strategies on how to earn income in general. And I left Turo IPO journey. That's the very playlist you're watching now that this video belongs to. That goes in specifically tailored to only Turo. I go over Mercedes investments, Google investment, IAC, Sumitomo, and different companies that invest in Turo. And I leave all the articles and proof I researched and took time so you don't have to. And I leave all that. It's a lot of deep information, people. I'm one of the only ones that talk about Turo at this level of magnitude. I believe in the company. I believe in the intrinsic value. I'm a Turo power host as well. I'm also a real estate licensed. I'm also an insurance licensed. I have a background in finance. I was a SCORE mentor through a small business administration, the same administration that implemented EIDL and PPP loan. I was working for a NACA 501c3 nonprofit that helped people earn the American dream of owning a home and investing in a home. I have a lot of unique perspective and experiences, and I have a world of advice But I'm not your personal CPA. I don't want you trying to sue me or look at me, always scrutinize me. I'm only human, but I have a lot of information that you might be able to really benefit from. So just in general, subscribe to the channel, share this video, follow me on Instagram at Conrad Layn. I release videos every single day. I love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Conrad Layn out. Let's make money. Have a positive mind and have an evergreen mindset, people. Never give up. I love you guys. Turo's doing it big, and I really believe in them. Welcome to Layn. Welcome to Turo IPO journey, but welcome to Conrad Layn, my channel. Like, subscribe, share. Conrad Layn out. Peace.